Hi guys, it's Little Shoulder here, and today I just wanted to talk about 10 things that I really want to see in Sword and Shield. This isn't in any particular order or anything, it's just 10 things that I would really like to see, and I want them all kind of equally. Some of them I don't really feel like we're gonna get anymore. They used to be things that I thought might be possible for this game, but after seeing like the limited Pokedex and stuff like that, I just don't know if the game is gonna be able to handle what I want. You'll see what I'm talking about as I go through the list. But yeah, so these are just 10 things that I still would really enjoy seeing in Sword and Shield, whether I think that they're gonna happen or not. Number 10 is a better rival. Since pretty much Black and White, I haven't enjoyed the rivals that we've been given. I thought that X and Y kind of seemed like they were trying to copy what they did in Black and White, and then Hau wasn't even really a rival, I guess, in Sun and Moon. Gladion felt like more of a rival to me anyways. I do really enjoy Gladion, but at the end of the day, he's not really the rival, so I really hope that in Sword and Shield we do have like a cooler rival. I think his name is Hop, which already this isn't sounding good. But I do hope that he is kind of more like Gary or like Paul from the anime. That was really cool. Or Silver from Heart Gold. Pretty much just be a baddie, please. Please be a jerk to me. That's all I want. I want you to push me around. I want you to think that you're better than me. That's what I want. I want a really mean best friend to push me to be a better trainer. So yeah, I guess that's number 10 on my top 10 things that I want to see in Sword and Shield. Number 9 is customizable characters. I know that we saw in the Nintendo Direct from E3 that we were gonna get customizable characters. It might have not have been the E3, it might have been just the Pokemon Direct that we had last week. We are getting customizable characters, but they didn't look that different from the original models. Like the girl's hair was a different color, but it was still the same cut. I really hope that I can like give her braids or like give her long hair, and I hope that there are more options for the male customizable characters as well, because I think that in the last game they had like 4 different hairstyles and the girls had like a lot more. I just hope that we can really try to make them look as much like we look as possible. So yeah, customizable characters is like really important to me, and I really hope that we see that in Sword and Shield. Number 8 on this list is ride Pokemon, and I don't mean like in Sun and Moon where you got to hit a button and a specific Pokemon came out. I want it to be like in Let's Go Pikachu, where you picked whichever Pokemon you wanted and you rode on it. Well, not whichever one, some of them you couldn't ride on, but I really want a broader option, I guess, for ride Pokemon. Like, I don't know, I want to be able to ride on Rapidash if it's in the game, you know what I mean? Like, I really enjoyed being able to pick what Pokemon I wanted to ride on. I thought that was really cool, and I really hope that they include that in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Number 7 on this list is no loading screens. I really hope that they do what they did in Breath of the Wild, where you're just able to run into the next town and there's no loading screens in between. It looks like it might be that way, but again, we can't really tell from the treehouse footage. I mean, maybe people that demoed it know whether or not there's loading screens. I personally don't know if there are loading screens or not, but I really hope that we don't have to have really long loading screens, because it really takes away from the immersion of the game. So yeah, I really hope I'm able to just walk into towns and walk into the wild area and not have to take a, whatever, 15-second break from my game. Number 6 on this list is updates. I really hope that since we know we're not getting a full national dex right off the bat, that we get sort of like Pokemon Go updates where we'll gradually get to have more Pokemon in the game. I don't really know whether or not that would actually happen, but since we see it happening in Pokemon Go, I really hope that they can somehow implement it into Sword and Shield. If not, to me, it's not really the end of the world that we don't have every Pokemon, but it would be nice if they could, you know, gradually give them all to us. Since Pokemon Home does support every Pokemon, it doesn't really make sense that we wouldn't eventually be able to have all of them on the Switch console. So whether it comes with Pokemon Sword and Shield or the next title, I'm not really sure, obviously, but I do hope that we get some kind of updates that allow us to have more Pokemon in the game. Number 5 on this list is shiny Pokemon in the open areas. I don't know if they're called open areas or wild areas. I don't remember what they're called, but the big plains where you see all the Pokemon out in the wild, I hope that it's like in Pokemon Let's Go, where you can see the shiny in the overworld. I think that would be really fun and exciting to see that in a main series. Like, you're just walking around and you're like, oh my god, it's a shiny. Like, that would be so cool and fun. So that's really important to me, and I really hope that that makes it into Sword and Shield. Number 4 on this list is soaring, like we were able to do in Pokemon Oris. I hope that with Corviknight, I think is the name of it. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that Pokemon's name. I've only heard it a handful of times and my memory is terrible with names, but I hope that they bring back the soaring feature that we had in Pokemon Orish, just because this is gonna be the most beautiful region in my opinion. The graphics look like they're gonna be really great. I know I've seen the clip art trees. Everybody's gonna be like, this game doesn't look pretty, but it does look pretty. I think it's gonna be more polished when it comes out, and I'm so excited to see it and experience it, and I really, really hope that I'm able to use the soaring option, and I hope it's on Corviknight. I'm not really sure, but I just think that would be a really good addition to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Number 3 on this list is Legendary Raid Battles. I'm pretty sure those are gonna come in, just because we've seen the new raids that we're getting in this game. But I think it would be really cool to be able to get past legendaries in raid battles and maybe shiny hunt them that way, similar to the wormholes, where if you beat them, you're able to reset. It doesn't look like you're gonna be able to do that, but I think that would be a really fun addition to it at least. So I hope that we are able to at least catch the legendaries from other regions. I know that's not super important to other people, but I do love legendary Pokemon, shiny or not, so I hope that I am able to add them to my Pokedex in the Galar region. Number 2 on this list is the addition of the Kalos region. This was something that I really, really thought we were getting at the beginning when they first announced the Galar region, which I now don't really think that we're getting, just because if the game can't hold all the Pokemon, I don't see how it's gonna be able to hold 2 regions. So maybe one day we'll get another Kalos game. I was really hoping it would be an addition to this game, just because I think Crystal and Gold and Silver are so much fun having 2 regions, and I thought we were finally gonna get that again. But it doesn't seem like that's what's gonna happen anymore. But I'm still holding on to that hope that we're gonna have Kalos again. I loved Kalos. We didn't get Pokemon Z, so I feel robbed, and I'm always hoping that we're gonna get just a little bit more of Kalos, and hopefully one day, but I don't see it happening for Pokemon Sword and Shield anymore, unfortunately. Number 1 on this list is the most important to me, and I really, really, really hope they add it into Pokemon Sword and Shield, and that is soft resetting on the Nintendo Switch. They needed to figure out a way to soft reset for legendaries, because oh my god, I am so sick of closing the game and reopening it to shiny hunt. It is painful. Like, I'm sorry. I took like 2,400 something resets for Moltres and Let's Go, and I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that ever again. So please, please, please add soft resetting into Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you don't do any of the other things on this list, please add soft resetting. That is the most important thing to me. Oh my goodness, I don't know how they didn't put that in Let's Go. They knew people were gonna shiny hunt. I can't imagine it takes long to figure out how to just reset the game by pressing a couple buttons. I don't know. I really hope that that is added into Pokemon Sword and Shield. But yeah, those are the top 10 things that I personally want to see in Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Let me know down below what you want to see in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!